I'm Sandy, and this is Kendra.
Hello!
Hello. Good morning. We thought we'd do a get ready with us.
Yes.
Do you want to do like a haul of all the stuff you got yesterday? Or
Oh yeah, I could.
okay.
I went to Ulta twice. Different Ultas. I got some face masks originally. I'm excited to try. It's a charcoal mask.
A yes to carrots, right?
Yes. No. Lashes. Which is always nice. Mint and lemon clay mask.
It smells nice.
Yes, it does. And this one I have not used. Dead Sea Minerals Anti-Stress Mask. So that'll be really nice. And the lemon one was really worked well. So as far as makeup goes.
Oh yeah, she made a killing there.
Yeah. So this is the True Match L'Oreal, which is pretty much the only drugstore foundation that I found that matches my skin tone. And then I finally got a finishing powder by NYX, an HD Studio concealer, which again hopefully matches my skin tone. And then this is their just the NYX, I think traditional liquid.
I will probably straighten my hair. So last night we watched both parts of Breaking Dawn.
Yeah,
Which
that was a thing.
yeah.
I mean, it wasn't I enjoyed watching it,
Yeah.
but I think we both realized that they're not good movies.
Right.
They're fun to watch.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a long time since we were Twilight fans. Were you ever a Twilight fan?
No, I was
Okay.
never a fan,
Yeah.
but I have seen them all. But there were parts, it seemed like for 1 to 5 seconds, it was bearable. During certain parts. You know what I mean? It seemed the acting really isn't that bad right here.
Right. That is something, especially in part 2, that I'd forgotten about, how many real actors are, well, not that there are not all real actors, but how many actors who are now well known and have really good careers are in that movie. The guy who plays Mr. Robot, whose name I will put here because I know I don't remember it.
Yeah.
And then Lee Pace, totally forgot he was in it. Oh, well, Michael Sheen as Arrow.
Yeah.
I mean,
One thing that really bothered me, and I think it bothered you too, was the CGI kid.
yes.
Clearly they had real children, but they it's almost I think they did, but it was they CGI'd over their face.
Right, it seemed like there was a real kid that looked similar, and then they were let's morph this kid into an Edward and Bella combo.
Yeah, it was very weird. But it looked terrible.
Yeah, it's Uncanny Valley for sure.
The wolf scenes, where they're yelling at each other while they're wolves. But it's it was just a voiceover of the actors put over these wolves. It was Air Bud or something.
It was a little cheesy.
What's it described in the book?
Well, they can hear each other telepathically.
Yeah.
When you're part of the same pack. So I don't know how they would have done that differently and made it work.
Could I know they probably did the best they could, but
I don't know how. In the book, it didn't seem weird, but when you see it just a bunch of wolves snarling and then people talking, it was sort of, this is dumb.
Yeah, it did seem kind of silly, but
it'll be nice to know. It was a nostalgia trip. I'd forgotten so much of the romance parts of it. And it was fun to watch them both in a row. Arrow was pretty ridiculous.
It seems going back and seeing everything, the actors, I just wonder how the actors feel about it, because
that's true.
I don't know if it's necessarily their fault, the way that they're presented, but it seems almost forced in certain spots.
Yeah, there was a lot of over the top acting, I think, and a lot of staring into the distance.
Yeah.
I feel the second movie, it felt like a whole movie, but it felt like it was longer than it needed to be. I don't know. They made a lot out of and here are the vampires from all over the world. Let's introduce all of them and tell you where they came from.
Yeah. Which, I mean, was it like that in the book? Because...
Yeah, it was more. I mean, the log book is giant. Like, I've forgotten a lot of what happened in it.
Yeah.
And then the fight scene that doesn't happen in it, you know, that they add.
Oh, that's not from the book.
No, not at all. They, like, it's very anticlimactic, so it's kind of good that they did that. I feel like I mean, without that, it wouldn't have been much of a movie.
Yeah.
But in the book, they just the Volturi show up, and they see, you know, Alice shows Arrow what will happen.
Yeah.
And he sees that he will die and they will lose, so they just leave.
Like,
all of that
whatever.
build up was for nothing. Like,
That's what really, like, kind of irritated me about the battle. Like, you know, I was, like, shocked while it was happening because, you know, the first time I saw it, I'm like, wow, these people are dying. Like,
Right.
that's crazy. Like, but once it was like, oh, it was all fake. I'm just like, okay, like, obviously they had to do something, but
right.
it was just so, like, ridiculous. Like, oh, it was all a dream.
It was a dream. That was, seeing it in theaters, which is the only other time I've seen that movie.
Yeah.
I've seen it twice now.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it was really, like, oh my god! Did they just kill off Carlisle and Jasper? It was
Yeah.
very traumatic, but now that I knew it was a dream, it's just like, okay, when do they die?
Yeah,
You know?
like, come on, just end the movie.
Yeah. And then when Edward, like, Superman's out of the rift,
Oh, yeah.
that was so dumb.
That was insane.
I was like, oh, Edward dies too? Okay. And then it was like, nope, wait, he can Superman, he can fly.
I mean, the scenery in the movies are really nice.
That's true. It was really prettily, like, it's exactly how you would think it would look.
Yeah.
Or when you're reading it. It didn't
That's like-
feel weird at all.
That's like one thing they really did, like, get down.
Mm-hmm. The cottage that Edward and Bella get is
Yeah.
perfect.
It really, like, I'm jealous.
I would love to live in that cottage.
Yeah.
They finally get to be happy, I guess. I do like the montage of everybody in the whole series at the end. Like, it's stupid, but I think I teared up watching it in the theater. I was like,
Oh, really?
it's over. Yeah.
I don't know, when they're on their honeymoon, I'm sure it was maybe executed better in the book, but when she's like, I need a few human minutes.
Oh,
And she's clearly spending, like, an hour or
Right.
two, like,
yeah,
shaving her legs, and, like, I'm like,
right.
okay, girl.
Yeah, that was one of the moments where Kristen Stewart's acting seemed best, I think, when
Yeah,
she was,
it
like,
was,
being
though.
insecure
Yeah, I agree.
before she and Edward slept
She's
together.
good at being insecure.
Yeah, well, she is.
Yeah.
I was, like,
It was
that's one of her most believable moments. Okay, well, maybe we'll check in when we're all glamored up.
Yeah, okay.